Welcome to the white carpet here on Joy News and Multi TV. So today some of the issues we are discussing, I don't know if you heard about Yvonne. She says that she has not bleached and that her complexion has only been enhanced by the body lotion. She has a lifetime supply of, well, we'll be talking about that, and I just cannot wait to hear what our favorite critics have to say about that particular product that has enhanced her color to caramel, tone. All right, so Nana Boroo says he's very much alive and kicking. He's not dead. So whoever started that rumor that he has been involved in a fatal accident, well, I'll be asking probably either of my critics might have an idea where that sparked from. We shall also be talking about Slim Buster say he's bouncing back, and whatever the youthful the new musicians are doing, they are jokes. He has a better style and he has a lot they can be learning from. So that's Slim Buster for you. We shall listen to him and talk a bit about him right here on the white carpet. And of course, as usual, we shall take you around town and tell you what's happening around town in Accra here. But of course, wherever you are, just let us know what's also happening in your hood. The show is brought to you by Airtel. My name is Gladys Osei. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You can be on WhatsApp, so text to us your comments, your opinions, whatever you are doing. You can just tell us what you're doing to Saturday night. The number is 0267 8440244. It will pop up on your screen, so keep your comments coming through. 0267 8440244. So what's happening around town? Last night there was a launch of a beer and wine festival that is going to take place very soon. We did a piece. Let me just play back that piece for you to also get informed. And so if you are interested, you get yourself prepared. International Beer and Wine Festival, which has been designed to bring together more than 80 craft beer wineries and many local spirits, saw its launch at the Accra International Conference Center. The newly introduced festival will be a 3-day event which will take place next month. It is scheduled to crown the Valentine's Day. The exhibition director, Alberta Nana, tells us about the inspiration behind the festival.
So basically it's to expose, it's to showcase our brewery and wine industries and to get our consumers to interact more, to network with them, and more importantly, to learn more. It's coincidentally, it's actually around the love season, so it's just coincides with the Valentine's Day, and so there's a lot of education here that people can really benefit from. We are educating on love, life, and sex, and you can see that beer and wine is linked to it a lot.
The organizers of the Beer and Wine Festival are hopeful that Ghanaians will patronize the festival and made in Ghana goods at large. Right, so that's the beer wine festival for you. So something there for your Valentine. You can get yourselves ready, but don't forget, don't leave me out. Your Valentine's date, yeah, I'm available. So just book me on. All right, so tonight at the Plus 233, Efia is launching her album, and you just in case you're bored, you know what sensational Efia can do for you your evening. Just find yourself at Plus 233 and chill out. The Afro pop song. Well, she would give you tunes that would relax and calm you down, and you definitely won't regret whatever efforts you would have put in to find a way to the Plus 233. So that's what's happening in Accra tonight. I'm sure that there are lots of other events, but hey, I'll direct you to join Efia at Plus 233. Yes, so you can be with Efia, and her album title is Forgetting Me, so you can join her. All right, so keep your comments coming through. The WhatsApp number again is 0267 8440244. I'll take a breather here. When I come back, I'll be interacting with you. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Don Moen, and you're watching The White Carpet. Keep it right here, and remember, God will make a way where there seems to be no way.
Thanks for staying on. So, what have you been posting on WhatsApp? Let's see. All right. So, this one says, Gladys, you are looking good in your outfit. Thank you so much. I'm flattered. This one says, keep them typing. I can see somebody's typing. Heavy dancing going in Boroo. Oh, okay. I see. Can you also send us a small video so we have a good idea on how the chilling is like at Boroo? Yeah. So let us know how you are dancing, your dance moves. I'd like to see them. This one says, I just wonder the kind of skin enhancing therapy Yvonne is going through at the moment. Well, funny how people find all kinds of names and excuses to cover whatever they are doing. Skin enhancement, oh, your foot. Yvonne, please tell us another story. If you start talking this week, I have no idea how to know it. Well, 2014, maybe he has repented, so it will spare Yvonne on that one. You're looking very nice. Thank you so much. Okay, this one says, hi, I really love your show from Kisano, right? Thank you, Kisano. The show is becoming, okay, one way, right? Okay. Tell us how you would like it. Tell us what you think should be changed and let us know. Of course, we do it with you, so we take it in good faith. I love your program. Keep it up. Thank you. Gladys, I love your smock. It's so beautiful. Thank you. You see it as smock. Okay. Probably this is a modern day style of smock. All right, you look very gorgeous tonight. Thank you so much. Keep your comments coming through. We'll be reading them. But I have a sensational gospel artist. You might not be too familiar with her face, but I know you're very familiar with her song. Okay, so I'll give you an idea who I am talking to tonight. And when we come back, she'll be right here on the white carpet. You definitely still on the white carpet. At this moment, the lady you saw, her name is Akosua Agyapong, and she has joined us in the studio. Of course, we'll be looking a bit at gospel music industry in Ghana and what her contribution exactly is to the gospel industry, especially 2014. Hi, Akosua, welcome. Say high five.
Hi.
Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
What's
Same
up?
to you.
Thank you. What's up for 2014?
Hoping for good things. Yeah.
So you're claiming what the president said, that it's going to be a miracle year. So you have claimed yours.
Yeah.
Tell us, how long have you been doing music?
Since my childhood.
Okay, so I am yet to meet that musician who said, "Oh, God, it's a calling," and I had it 2 years ago, but every musician started from childhood.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about that one.
Okay, first I was singing with a team or a group called Asawase Morning Star, and after I was back in Augustina at the Central.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
and
for
later,
how long have you been on your own as Akosua doing your own songs?
It's about 10 years now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is it that I haven't followed gospel musicians that well, or you have kind of stayed hidden a bit?
Maybe, I don't know. I can't tell.
Seriously, 10 years?
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, it's about 10 years. But it's just that I'm not living in Ghana.
Okay.
I'm in France.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay, that explains it.
Yeah.
So how well is your son doing in France?
Very great. Yeah, very great, because this is my third album.
Okay.
The first and the second was very good.
Okay, but you didn't bring any to Ghana?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So what have you seen that this time you want to also concentrate on the Ghanaian music industry?
Because the title of the album, it means a lot to me, and I think to everybody.
Okay, what's the title of the album?
Mabemu Buye.
Mabemu Buye. Is it based on a real life story, or it's just something that struck you that you should name it as such?
I think in this world, Obi Abemobu.
Yeah, one will. Yeah. Yes.
Donc, then it means everybody. The French was coming. So I think everybody need this word, this words to
feel encouraged.
Yeah.
Okay.
In it. Yeah.
Okay. You are here, so give us a natural feel. It's always good. I always do that. Let's be sure that what we hear is the same we get here.
Okay. Akamfasanya utranui mitumi bwasi merati washirami wani biremwa sano beshirao sana mani bianca ahutre bianca okra Yesu aba mabrabo mu mama rehwa dani menije sana mani bianca sana osu bianca okra Yesu aba mabrabo mu mama rehwa dani menije mabemu buyo na minim sani da sonyi nasa minim sa meya defo ma menyo yena to sadidi sana mani bianca o ahutre bianca okra Jesus abama brabo imu wa mama reho atani menije sana mani bianca o sana osu bianca okra wa fima Yesu abaya brabo imu obema ya reho atani enije.
It's really inspiring indeed.
Yeah.
You have a few comments here from our viewers. Okay, so this one wants to know if you're married. It's coming from two different people.
Okay.
They want to know if you are married to a French man or a Ghanaian man.
I'm married to a Ghanaian man.
Who also speaks French?
Yeah.
So you speak French at home, or you speak Twi or English?
We speak French. In home, we don't speak English. It's about 16 years now. I've not been speaking English. We only speak French.
At home?
Yeah, at home, outside, and everywhere.
I see.
Yeah.
And your children also?
Yeah, my children also.
Speak French?
Yeah, speak French, yeah.
I see. So the Ghanaian turned francophone.
Yeah.
All right. So, this one says, please, can she sing in French?
Okay.
Just a line will be fine.
Okay.
The person wants to know and probably hear.
Okay. Fais quelque chose dans ma vie, quelque chose dans ma vie, quelque chose dans ma vie. Seigneur, fais quelque chose dans ma vie, quelque chose dans ma vie, quelque chose Damavi Senye. Do something new in my life. Something new in my life. We all need God. So we need God to do
by
something.
The tune I could tell what you
in
were
our
saying.
life.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So this one is also asking why you decided to bring this third album to Ghana and you denied us of the first and second.
Oh, the first and second, I didn't deny it, but I was working, and with 3 kids, it's not easy for me to come to Ghana.
You look beautiful with 3 kids. Ah.
Thank you. So now my firstborn is getting to 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I think I can come down with the third album because they can bath alone.
They're independent practically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old is the last born?
6 years.
Okay, I'll find a girl or a boy.
A boy.
Okay.
First boy.
I wish she had been a girl because we have a sugar daddy here who is already. His name is David.
I have 1 girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 8 years now.
She's still within the range for David. Yeah, so I'll introduce David to you. He needs help.
Okay, I'll have him.
All right, Akosua, thank you so much. It's been wonderful having you join us. Yeah. But I love your outfit. Is this how fashionable you are every day, or is it because we're coming on my show?
I dress well, comme je dis. Je fais tous les jours.
Okay, you dress like that every day.
Yeah, every day. Yeah.
Today you're putting my French to test.
Thank you.
All right, Akosua, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure talking to you
too.
on the white carpet. And keep up the good work.
Okay.
As somebody also says, keep up the hard work. You'll go places.
Okay.
I hope that this year you
yeah.
pick up awards at the Gospel Awards and Music Awards.
Yeah.
You should be aiming for that too.
Okay, I'll come down for that.
You have to.
Yeah.
All right, so we have been interacting briefly with Akosua Agyapong, gospel musician. She's based in France, but has come down to, fellowship with us Ghanaians through her song ministration. So you get her clip. It's on YouTube. It's everywhere. So get acquainted with her so that when you have to support her in any way, you are ready. We are back very soon. Stay with us. You're still on the white carpet. Your comments are coming through. This one says the lady is good. Okay. This one, you did not ask my question. Oh, what was your question? Please ask her the church she attends. Akosua says she attends Pentecost in France. So I believe in Ghana too. She still would attend Pentecost. So that's her church. Why you want to meet me there in church? All right. So hi, I like your style, man. Nice show. Keep it up. From Manuel. Little inside Mampong Equiapem. All right, thank you, Manuel. Why gospel singers combine Azunto dance with gospel music? Oh, I wish this had come through earlier. Hi, this is Kwame. I'm very interested in your program from Kumasi. Thank you. Akosua, why this? Okay, I read this, so I asked her that one. But, okay, this one, I admire the gospel artist. Her French song is wow. Yeah, I believe you knew that song too. Do something new in my life. The show is getting better. Oh, thank you. He's been for us all this while. Well, but it's, where is Nana and Francis, your analyst and critic? They will be here very soon. If you tune your ears, you will hear sounds, so they are there. They'll be here soon. Hi, I love your costume and you look very pretty. From Gifty Baini Aguna Swedru. Thank you, Gifty. This one says, please tell Slim Buster not to rubbish young artists because there are a good number of them who are creative and business-minded too. From Yese in Jirapa. Okay, so I'll talk to Slim Buster. He will hear. Okay, so this one says, you talk too much. Okay, so if I stop talking, what will happen here? Tell me what else I should do. If I stop talking, what happens? This one says, I love the white carpet. Francis is my favorite pundit. Okay. We are waiting for Nana and Francis. Amohene Abebi Osei, you look smart in your outfit. Is Nana Texan coming? Yes, he's coming, so stay tuned. Bright Nana Amfo, my editor, tomorrow is your birthday, 12 January. And I know you love Amachi Dede. Any other song you ask, the way so I'm going to play you a song, and I mean Amachi Dede. And of course, this one, I really need a whole essay page to read it. So it's being written for me. I'll do that dedication. But for now, Nana Bright, this is a special one for you. And of course, Nana Bakrensil, it's also for you. Amachi Dede, any tune from Amachi Dede, I know you two would love it and dance to it. So this is special. So I am doing it in the middle of the show, not at the end of the show. Nana Bright, I hope you dance, and whatever dance moves you do, when you come tomorrow, I'll let you repeat. So if you watch on Sunday too, then happy birthday to you. But if it's today, a very happy birthday to you. Then enjoy your Amachi Dede tune from the White Carpet team.
Wait a minute, I catch you once. I want to introduce my name to you. We didn't catch up with you, aka Lewe. As a gun, the sin heavily, sealing, counseling, Jackson, and situation. What's out in India about me, a musician? Oh, wait, you know,
So sometimes the director just proves he's powerful. He decided that he wants Nana to enjoy Guru, so he played Guru. But I still request for Amachi Dede, so he would play Amachi Dede at his own good time. But Francis, entertainment analyst, and Bertrand Nana Texan, entertainment critic, they are here. Welcome.
Thank you.
The viewers have been waiting for you, some of them.
That's why I'm smiling ear to ear.
Sorry, farfish.
I thought 2014 you changed. Don't worry. Uncle Francis, Nana, it's been a very good evening for him. That's no wonder he's, we are not in his class today, so
Okay.
I hope you're fine.
By the grace of
Just
God.
pork. Some friend Bobby pork. He remind me pork is a long time ago. It's nothing new.
Oh, okay.
He just
Enjoy
spreading.
All right, Yvonne, you heard Yvonne. Yes, we spoke about it last weekend that she's bleaching. She's been named among the World 15. She says she hasn't been bleaching and that she's the face of, 3 years ago, she had a deal, a face of cocoa butter, Queen Elizabeth cocoa butter. And so she had a lifetime supply from them. And so she's been using cocoa butter for the past 3 years. And so that's what has enhanced her complexion. She hasn't bleached, but her complexion has only gotten better. And Chris Asafo also supports it, that he also is an brand ambassador.
That's the wrong story.
That's the wrong story.
Okay.
She never said that. She never said that
Chris Asafo
anywhere.
never said that.
Chris Asafo never said that anywhere. But before I even come to that, I want to say last week when the discussion we had, I had a call afterwards from a very loyal viewer of this program called Frankie Taylor. I don't know if you know Frankie Taylor. Frankie Taylor is one of the big name presenters in Kumasi. If you call 5 presenters, you have Frankie Taylor amongst them, the best in Kumasi. And he said that he had a problem with the two of us, because we were saying that greeting is optional. You decide whether to greet or not, but that makes us non-African. I mean, greeting is
It's
a part of
an integral part.
You cannot be an African and claim that you decide whether to greet somebody or not. Well,
embody the African.
So he's in Kumasi, which is a culture, the embodiment of the culture. Frankie, thanks for the correction.
Where they even did not allow Becca to perform because they were suspecting she was at that time of the month. That's how traditional they were. You didn't hear that story?
No.
You didn't know that story last year?
Yes. Okay, fine. So just to say
but they were okay with khaki.
They were okay with, yes, it was a
with all
football
the
match.
central moves.
It was a football match.
The Ghana anthem she had to sing.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. I see.
Yeah, so that's a good
But who did her
feedback
calculation for her? To suspect. Or they saw a spot.
You're taking me away from what I'm saying.
Sorry.
Indeed, we're trying to unconsciously not do that.
That's good feedback, for us. And also, he also said that there's nothing like Kumawood as an institution of movie. There's Kumasi movies, but Kumawood is somebody's awards. And so it is wrong to when you're referring to movies made in Kumasi, to refer to them as Kumawood movies.
You should rather say Kumasi movies.
Kumasi movies.
Okay. Then they should also make, a bit of noise for us to be well educated, because otherwise I know Kumawood to be like
let's say Kumawood is somebody's Kumawood and Akobing awards, somebody's award. So that's good feedback. I just wanted to say. But then coming back to
Yvonne and her sensational skin.
Well, I think that a lot of people got it wrong this week, and there's a need for many people to apologize to Yvonne. There's a website called yesc.com, yescghana.com.
WordPress. WordPress.
Yeah, yesc WordPress. And it's just a spoof site. They make up stories and put it there. And then somebody picked the story from there and put it on Peace FM Online. And then everybody started quoting that story as if it was the truth. And the worst for me was when on a graphic website, the same story was there. And then the biggest of all, front page of Graphic Showbiz, he was there. I mean, it's a big blunder. That's why I'm saying that a lot of people have to apologize to Yvonne. She never said that. And
she never said she uses cocoa butter.
Sure. Never, ever said anywhere. She didn't respond to anything said about
responded
her.
Yet.
Now she has. I think on Thursday after the issue
the
appeared
cocoa
in
butter,
Showbiz.
she responded. Okay.
Yeah, so
what did she say?
Well, she said that she never granted any interview to anybody, and that she doesn't bleach. It is only when people take a picture of her that they kind of filter it. And then it comes out and people think that she has. But I mean, and I think it's specific to the fact that, with a lot of people think that she granted an interview and said that she uses cocoa butter. I think that correction has to be made. That she never said that. And so that's what it is. And same story mentioned Chris Osafuman. And so the whole thing was a hoax, a spoof story, and that's what it was.
I see. All right, so nice education there. We are grateful. Nana, comments on that?
Oh, no, I think Uncle Francis said what was on my mind. Yeah.
Okay, the education there is good. All right, so she's not bleaching?
No, not that. She didn't say what the website is purported, is claiming.
No, but Uncle Francis says she's not bleached. It's just that when people take photos of her, then they do enhancements to the photo.
Okay.
I take it that I haven't seen Yvonne before, so I'll take that one.
You take that one. Okay. All right.
All right, so then we can move on, right?
Sure.
Nana Boroo, I just don't get it. Who sits down and decides that somebody must die through that circumstance and the news is out?
Nana Boroo's issue, you can't really whip it too much, because we were not there. These are all hearsays, these are all reports from third parties. Eventually he spoke, which I read the piece, on another platform earlier on, from his manager, who was saying that Nana Boroo is safe, and he actually is blaming the media for blowing the thing out of proportion.
Yeah.
And that we should concentrate on the good things he's doing and what he's actually going to bring to Ghana. That's a $7 million real estate investment, So it makes it a bit funny. But I think the bottom line is about popularity, publicity stunts put by celebrities to enjoy some, exposure in the media, so to speak.
In this case, what kind of exposure did he need? The story could have simply come straight. Nana Boroo is coming down with a $7 million investors. And we still would have, taken the story and would have even been happier.
True.
Than he's involved in it. And you see, the interesting part is that when it's fatal, it's fatal. But
Indeed.
they say fatal accident, he's in serious if it's fatal, you are dead and gone. So.
In that regard, you wouldn't like to blame him per se, because he didn't necessarily come up with that from his own mouth. It was a lady who called into Peace FM before the 12 midday news to maybe share a thought that a certain accident had happened in the States.
Who gave the lady that story?
She said she was there. She saw the accident. And from the way she saw the car mangled, she suspected the occupants may have died. And she knew Nana Boroo was part of the, people in the car. And there was
so why did she call?
According to Nana Boroo and the manager, yes, there was an accident, a slight accident, which I thought maybe through the snowflakes, maybe you never can tell, And there were, I think, 3 or 4 people in there, but they all escaped and nothing happened to anybody. So the woman apparently gave a wrong information according to the management of Nana Boroo.
Lost. Now they had to call her back,
and then they couldn't find her because she promised to speak to Peace FM News at 12 midday, but unfortunately, when they called her, it didn't happen, So this whole thing it's kind of funny, like we're saying, or like I'm saying, we were not there.
Yeah.
So we'll just take what Nana Boroo said. However, if indeed he had an accident, sorry to him, we are sorry. But if he did not, and it was a publicity stunt, then Nana Boroo spoon you, knife you, and fork you.
It's been okay, so the dome was closed somewhere in February 2013, and
you don't want me to talk about Nana Boroo.
Oh, forgive me.
I knew I was going to ask.
No, but I think what I make of that, having been around this thing for a long time, I know how people have approached you to do some stories, and you told them, look, this is not my style. I think it was meant to be a publicity stunt.
I see.
That's my interpretation of it.
Really think so?
I think it was meant to be a publicity stunt that has gone terribly wrong. I mean, how can there be somebody who will call a station who she get the number of Peace FM anyway, and from wherever she was, if nobody... She
called from where?
From the States.
According to her. And then she gets missing and can't find her to confirm the story that she claimed that she would be.
She had a hot news.
And it seems to me that somebody asked her to call to make that case. And then suddenly when, they realized that it was going to be too hot, changing and
she
disappears and all that. So, I mean, musicians have done that. They've done it in West things,
Yeah.
So, sometimes I don't understand why they would
latter part of last year, was it
Kofi
B, yeah.
That hoax
about the robbery
thing,
And apparently they stole 1,000 copies of his CD.
Yeah.
You wonder for what? Is the person going to use it for charcoal?
So I think maybe just
available.
Just put the same caveat on it as you did. If it is that it was a publicity stunt, which I think it was, I believe it was.
Then
I think it is very unfortunately
the last one.
And sorry, but it was a very silly thing to do. It was a very silly thing to do because I don't know what you get after that.
Indeed.
And the real story that you wanted to come out got buried somewhere. So it must have been a very silly act. Whoever advised him, if it's true.
Ill advised. And there was a point where in his statement, his manager stated that Nana Boroo is a successful musician and doesn't need the
he's
publicity.
Not a successful musician.
Really?
He's just a one-hit.
One-hit.
And the bottom line, they ended by saying he wishes to put this behind him and then come and do what he does best on a microphone.
Which is
what? He's a musician.
No, but he says that music is his hobby. He actually is a businessman.
I'll show you the text afterwards. So
so there's a lot of
meat. Too much in the broth, too much meat in the broth. And it's spoiling the whole thing, because at one point you're saying you don't need a publicity, and then you're fighting malaria, which happens to be you and the Black Stars people and the ex-President Rawlings who are doing that, And excuse you, everybody needs publicity, unless you're not in motion, unless you're not doing anything. But if you're doing something, look at Guinness, look at Coca-Cola. As powerful as they are, every day they put people like this man in business. He does advertising, marketing. And the people who come to you, sometimes you realize, do these people still need that kind of publicity? Yes, they do.
It's important.
Of course. So him...
In line of your business, you do need it.
Definitely. Coca-Cola, Buffett Warren, third richest man in the world, who's the highest or biggest shareholder. He says he assumes that every day somebody dies. And the person maybe knew about Coca-Cola and died. And every day somebody is being born. The person who is being born, he wants to introduce Coca-Cola to the person. That's sensible.
Yeah.
So I think what they were saying was just bogus. And like Uncle Francis said, to put it mildly, I think it's a silly stunt indeed.
But, forgive me, but I think Agnes, we like to flex too much.
It's a black thing.
Anyway.
See white people who have money, you never know.
Yeah.
You see black people with a little, maybe he owns a com center. Lord.
Warren Buffett still lives in the house.
The house he's used to living in since 1974. He drives the car he used to drive since 1991. And this man owns the largest.
And he's richer than Ghana.
His GDP is richer than Ghana. I mean, he's richer than Ghana's GDP. You know, and this dude still eats at Burger King. Over here, we will call maybe Odor Rice or Chop Bar. Sorry to advertise that. But you know, what is our point? Simplicity. I think it pays a lot.
Over Burger King.
Oh, that was a punchline. That reminds me of Idris. That's dumb, man.
All right, so it's been 10 months already. Are we looking forward to the dome being opened this month? Next month?
Sorry, again. Rewind.
I'm talking about
we were busy
the dome.
laughing.
I know, but I had to talk too because very soon David will start his sentence.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Goliath is on the way.
Sure. So it's been 10 months already since the dome was closed down. And
10 months?
I think it was around February, so 10 months.
Wow.
And it was supposedly to be closed for 10 months. And we have 2013, we seem to have had lots of shows. Well, some had good attendance, some also had a poor attendance. But one thing we all recognized was the fact that Vodafone Music Ghana Music
February, then it's 11 months.
11.
So he was quietly doing the calculations.
That's how come he wasn't paying attention to me.
Yes. You know how this man's mind.
No, but,
you know how this man's mind works. Gosh.
All right, so Vodafone.
So it's almost a year.
Chatawale foolishly called you.
I wouldn't say a year yet because
year.
if it's 10 months, December ended at 10 months, and we've just started January. So hopefully,
who cares?
So if they closed it on the 10th of February, so exactly 11 months.
So Vodafone Music Award,
That's
Ghana
why
Music
Chatawale
Award.
says you're an illiterate.
Which is the truth. The whole truth. There's nothing. My foot.
So we all
I don't know people talk trash in this country. You know, I mean.
You're not allowed her to answer the question.
Sorry. It happens sometimes.
All right, so we all acknowledge the fact that Vodafone Ghana Music Awards, once it was held at the conference center, probably that is how come the organization and crowd management was good. Now, are we looking forward to the dome being opened for them to take it back to the dome and go through the other side of it, or we wish that we still keep it at the conference center? But in any case, the dome, how long do you think it's going to take? Are we being told the truth that 10 months, or is a typical Ghanaian 10 months?
Wow, that's a big one. Sina, I should take it first.
Yeah.
You know, the dome thing, I wish we would speak to Fennec. Because Fennec Fennec actually is it's part of the management team because it's owned by Zoom Lion or Jospon Group of companies. They own the dome. Their idea was to shut it down, do a little renovation, and hopefully bring it back. But the time they gave us, I think, has elapsed and nothing seemed to have come out of it. I'm also a bit upset for us, betting on a dome. A dome is just a temporary structure, which shouldn't be part of our national agenda and budget and things like that.
But when it came, it served a good purpose.
Yes, but the lifespan of a dome is just 5 years. It's just 5 years. But why should we even bank on a 5-year project? We've grown beyond that. In which year are we in? 2014. And we're still talking about venues, and the largest venue we have, I was saying earlier on today across the street, that it's a shame that we can't even boast of a 10,000 seating capacity. This whole country, it's a disaster. 25 million people.
Can we have people to feel it?
Can we have people to feel? Why not? Because if the prices are cheap, people will come.
14,000 capacity.
Which one is that?
Parents do. Francis, don't go there.
I do my firm thing. You don't want to leave it. I do. It's a so if good point. Thanks for helping me. If a private individual can have a 14, which I doubt, but they say it's 14. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Can have a 14,000 seater capacity structure. Then what is our Ministry of Tourism doing? It's a shame. You know,
now the stadium has become an alternative.
Which is sad. A stadium is supposed to be a stadium for sporting activities. Like I mentioned earlier on today again, look, 400, 500
but why
years
don't they
back.
go to Independence Square?
We shouldn't use that for that. No, we should have an auditorium.
If we have an auditorium, are we breaking down buildings to have it, or where do you suggest?
We have structures. Look at where the dome was. Are you trying to tell me we cannot put an equally good structure at the dome and actually going to
just make the camera on one place the whole evening.
You cannot do anything else but to listen to her. Because look at the dome structure. It was just horizontal, But we could, why not? If we have 4,000, we could have 2,000. That's 8,000.
Yeah.
We could do something like that. Because parking space, normally that's a problem. We have, I think, even the banquet hall to support that as well. So we shouldn't bank on the dome. No, it's just a temporary tent which was serving a purpose. But, I don't know.
Analyst?
Well, the dome could come back. It could not come back. So, I think...
What do you wish?
Well, I don't know. If it comes back, fine. If it doesn't, when the dome wasn't around, we're still having events, There's a need to have a very big venue. There's no doubt about that, because tickets are too expensive, because of the venues we have. Paying 100 Ghana cedis, 150 to an event.
Obviously,
it's
this
obnoxiously
year
too high.
To go and see the same performance.
People come into one finger and pull up,
track 5.
All that.
It's
all that.
I know. Don't say.
We need a bigger auditorium or venue for events. But big deal. If the dome comes back, fine. If it doesn't, just have to make do with what we have at the moment. And I think
and keep the prices high.
Well, I think it's also an excuse to make it high. It could be relatively not higher than it was or it has been, because there's a huge sponsorship for some of those events that could make for, because in any case what you take at the gates doesn't pay for
not at all.
What you still need corporate input. So yes, for good management of an event, I think we could just have it in mind, maybe plan that there probably won't be the dome, so let's choose the best venue available. And let's have the event
and we should stop relying on outdoors like stadium and Independence Square.
If it's a big event, once in a while, big event,
stadium fine.
Why not? Once in a while. The
40,000
what do you call it?
Capacity.
Wembley. Once in a while hosts big concerts. So if it's a big concert, but not every tiny concert.
It's part of our agenda.
We are really messing the grass, which is meant to play football. Football is also good recreational activity.
All right, we look forward to better days in the entertainment industry. Let's listen briefly to Slim Basta talking to the young musicians, and then when we come back, brief comments here.
The year 2014 looks brighter for so many people, including the dancer musician Slim Basta, as he recounts his bouncing back into the music industry this year. Slim explains the reason behind his absence from the music scene, citing the need for his bounce back.
Bouncing back. That is what I think I can say, because I decided to do something else. But looking at the industry, I would say, as a friend would say, very precarious. They need people like us to really put the young ones back on their feet, because some of them are really joking. So 2014, my album is ready and I'm bouncing back big time.
His music, he says, will entail more creativity this year, the Azonto, Al-Qaeda and more of the modern music. Meanwhile, Slim Basta has debunked rumors that he is broke.
Talking about, when someone is, I don't really understand it, because looking at myself, I'm very comfortable. I don't have money that I can mess about with, but we're talking about the total life of everything. As an artist, you should be able to think about your pension. You know, you shouldn't think about wearing the most expensive watch, necklace. You know, I am thinking about my total life now, so that when it comes to my pension, I will enjoy what I inherited from the music world. So I'm not rich, I'm not poor, but I'm comfortable. Yeah.
Slim Buster, who burst onto the music scene some 2 decades ago, believes he has more in him for young musicians to copy from.
So you heard it for yourselves. Slim Buster says the young ones should be learning from experienced ones like them.
Well, I mean, there's no doubt about it. We always need to look up to what has happened before. You don't always have to reinvent the wheel. You know, people have done it before. You can look up to them and learn, pick up the good one from them. I mean, that doesn't also mean that everything they did was good. And sometimes we also have to allow people to chart their own course. So, I mean, there should be a balance. They don't have to pick everything in situ. They need to also look at their own way and create their own. I mean, innovation comes from trying to improve things, not just doing things that have been done already. You can look at it and try to model it to fit your current standards. So, good advice, but I think we should let young people also chart their own course. I mean,
make their mistakes.
It's not like what you did was always the best. I mean, that's why I mean, this is an entertainment show, but I can say something. I have a problem with Mr. Rollins sometimes, as if he never did anything wrong. Anything everybody else did was wrong.
It must be his way.
It must be his way. It must be how he did it. No, allow people also the presidents of their own. Let them also do things the way they can.
When you get the opportunity again.
Absolutely, then you do it. If we come back again to the world and there's another opportunity for you, then you do it. So yes. They need to see how to balance. Look at the good ones if you want to, but let's allow people to chart their own course. So.
Nana, briefly for me.
Yeah, briefly. I love that. This is something I said on XYZ this afternoon. Yes, exactly what he's saying. And I use Mr. Rollins as an example. I swear, I'm so happy he touched on it.
Addressing the youth and,
he should be a statesman. He should be above that. You know, when we're growing up, when you hear the name Rollins, you're just like, wow. You know, but now all of us can just talk trash about him. Why? You know. Oh, anyway, I don't want to get carried away. But for Slim Buster, I think good advice, good call. But also he should take a rest, take a chill pill. Before he came, there were other people who were also doing the same thing. You know, leave the children or the young ones to take you as a role model. Don't come telling them they should take you as a role model. If you did something good and they think is worth following, why not? They will. I call this man my mentor. He didn't force me to call him my mentor. I saw the work he's done.
Are you comfortable when he calls you his mentor?
Well, I have no problem with that. Let's just say I have no problem.
I see his work, the work speaks for itself. And then he doesn't need to impose on me what I should feel. I'm an adult, you know, so I decide what I want. So, sorry, Slim.
Even when you want
All right. It's been a pleasure having you on the white carpet.
That's a different story.
I haven't heard you talking.
That was my father.
Okay. The men are not with me. I have a quick birthday dedication to do. This is also a special one. Today's special dedications going out to John Alex Hammer. Tomorrow, 12 January, is your birthday, and tomorrow also happens to mark your 40th anniversary. And in 1974, when you were sentenced to death by firing squad by a military tribunal for allegedly threatening to overthrow a militia or a military coup, police junta, NRC. Oh, okay, so his death sentence was commuted to life imprisonment, and he spent 5 years in jail. Lucky you. Later released from prison and granted free, absolute, and unconditional pardon by the AFRC. He is currently the National Secretary of TUC, Veterans Association of Ghana, Workers of Ghana. Okay, wish you a happy birthday. And I must confess that this actually were put in my mouth to say. So now, this is what is coming from me. Happy birthday to you, Alex Hammer. All right, Alex Hammer, I'm sure you're asking, who is Alex Hammer? He is the father of our former Deputy Information Minister, Victoria Hammer. So, yeah.
Oh, please. You cannot win an academic, please. Francis Doku.
Happy birthday to
Is that
you,
the best
Daddy.
you can do?
And happy birthday to
I
you
think
once
you should
again
stick to writing.
Right, Nana,
I'm not
senior
aiming-
news editor.
I'm not
Join
aiming
news.
for that.
We are grateful
I
to
am
you.
not
Have
a fear.
in the newsroom, nurturing bad and talents like me,
You're
like
better than
Emily,
bad.
like Martha, you know. Those are the bad and talents. Continue to do all you do, and we ask for long life and health and strength. For you, happy birthday also to you, Nanaba and Sawa Aqua. Happy birthday to all of you, and January Bonds. If I don't know, yes, happy birthday to you. Whenever you celebrate it, it's from the White Carpet team. And of course, shout out to you, Marian Ture. I hope your legs, your knees are healing faster than we can imagine. And to you, the White Carpet group, I'm always grateful to you. And Same and his family, you watching, thank you so much. And to you, all of you, Rita Pencil, Mavis, thanks for the reduction in price. And thank you all for being with us on the White Carpet. My name, once again, is Gladys Osei Oredu. You have been with us on the White Carpet. Now, the birthday ones, enjoy your tune from Amachideke.